YouTubers, and welcome back to my IT workshop. This is your boy Alvendril. In this video I'm going to show you how to upgrade the BIOS version for a Dell Optiplex 3040 using a USB. Okay, so for that, this is my desktop computer. This is not the actual computer, this is not the Dell Optiplex. You can do it on that for sure, but I'm going to show you on another computer. Maybe you have a Linux on that machine, maybe that computer is not where you are right now physically, so you want to have it ready. Now, this is the computer that we're going to work with. This is how it looks. I'm going to show you in a few more seconds. This is the small form factor. This is not the micro. This is not the biggest one. Okay, so this is how it looks. One of the things we're going to need is the serial number. So the serial number is normally somewhere on the case, depending on the model. On this model, it's normally over here or at the top, right? So you need that number. If you don't find it there, you can open a CMD and you can type this command, wmic BIOS get serial number. You press enter and it's going to give you a serial number. Here it's not giving me anything because this computer, like I said, is not the one that we're going to upgrade. This is one I built it myself, so it doesn't show me anything. But it's going to show you a number with letters here. You copy that number and you open a web browser, you go to Dell.com. The website is going to look different depending when you visit it. I'm going to leave the link in the description below for the website. From here, you go to support, you go to drivers and downloads, and over here, and identifying your product, this is where you paste the serial number. Okay, you click search over here, and it's going to take you to this website. Well, it's going to load the page. And as you can see over here, you scroll down a little, as you can see over here, it says that it expired in 2019. So we bought it in 2016, and the warranty was until 2019. Now it's expired. Yours might be similar, or maybe it's the warranty is current. From here, you scroll down a little, and you click on Find Drivers. So over here, you are going to see all the drivers that this model has, like this. But the one that we want is BIOS. So you click BIOS over here, and it's going to give you this one, Dell Optiplex 3040 BIOS. So we're going to check the version is 119.1 that came out in April 22. So I'm recording this video in August 2022, so a few months ago, so that's really great. What you have to do is download it. Also, there are other versions if you need them. For example, the one that my computer, the Dell Optiplex that we are going to upgrade in a few more seconds, is one of those. It's 1.4 something. So it's kind of old, as you can see. All right, so I'm going to close this. You just download it. I already have it here. As you can see, this is the update. This is around 10 megabytes, so it's not that big. Now, the other thing that we're going to need is a USB, as mentioned in the as mentioned before. So this USB can be this one is 8 gigabytes, can be 4, can be 8, can be 12, can be 16. Doesn't make a difference. The process is the same. One caveat though: this USB has to be bootable. So if you don't know how to make a USB bootable, I have done this video in the past on which I show how to do it. This is a short video. It's very simple. I use a free software to do that. Okay. So or maybe you already know how to do it. You already have it. You don't need that. The point is that the USB has to be bootable. As you can see, these files that the USB has, I didn't create them. They are automatically created when you use that software I was talking about. So what you have to do here, this is the upgrade, the BIOS upgrade. You copy paste, you drag and drop, like that. So once we have that, that's pretty much it. All we have to do on this computer. So now we're going to continue on the Dell Optiplex 3040. Welcome back. So this is the computer. You can see the model over there, and this is the USB we have created a few seconds ago. So as you can see, it's USB 2.0, very old. You can have 3.0. My point is that it's going to work anyway with whatever you have. Connected to an available USB. Let's go to the monitor, and it's going to open it by default. As you can see the name, and we have the 4 files over here. So this is the update. We really don't need to be here. This can be Linux, like I mentioned before. I just wanted to show you, okay? So now we're going to restart the computer like that. And while we're doing that, this is a good time for you to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet. That really helps my channel a lot, so thank you very much. Now I'm pressing F12 to access the boot menu. Okay, so I'm doing very quickly here, like that. And this is the boot menu. In some other models is F10, F12, escape, but for this model is F12. So at the bottom, you can see BIOS revision 1.4.6. That's the current version of the BIOS. Okay, we're going to update it. At the top, you can see the Kingston. That's where my operating system is installed. And we have to go to USB storage device. Why? Because that's our bootable USB that has the update. Now we're going to press enter, and it's going to take a few seconds, and we're going to see this. So we're booting now from the USB itself. So here we have to type dir, the command dir, to check all the files on this computer. As you can see, there are 4. That's expected. We see all these, we didn't create those, and this is the update, the exe. You can see 10 megabytes. The name is truncated. I don't know why, to be honest, but you don't have to remember. You have to just type the first 2 or 3 letters, then press tab on the keyboard, and it's going to complete it like that. Okay, now you press enter, and it's going to take a few seconds as well, and this is important. This utility will update the system BIOS and firmware. During the update process, your system will restart. Do not interrupt this procedure once it begins. Do not disconnect the AC power and all that. So just do what it says. Do not disconnect your computer. Do not turn it off. Otherwise, your computer might be unusable. Okay. So you have to type Y here, and after a few seconds, it's going to load this. This is really quick. And now it's going to give us an overview. At the top, we can see the current version that we have, 1.4.6, the model over there. And at the bottom is the version that we're going to get after the update, 1.19.1. Okay, so it's just an overview. You have to type Y here again. And after a few seconds, it's going to load again. And now the update is going to start. You don't have to press anything here, just wait. And we have this updating your firmware, do not power down your system. So this process takes 3 to 4 minutes more or less on this model. The videos is sped up, so you don't have to wait all the time, but this is how it looks. After the upgrade has been completed, you're going to see firmware update successful, rebooting your system. Now don't worry about in this part, it's going to reboot like 3-4 times more or less, and it's going to take kind of a while, so don't worry about that, okay? After that has happened, you are going to see the Dell logo right there. And now I'm pressing F12 again to get access to the boot menu. Once I'm in the boot menu, if you see at the bottom again, it says BIOS revision 1.19.1, meaning the upgrade has been successful. Hey, that's great. So I'm going to show you the computer one more time, and we can remove the USB. We don't need it anymore. Now I'm going to press escape so we can continue with the boot process. But the update has been completed. So as you can see, I'm in Windows. Like I said, this can be Linux, doesn't make a difference. And that's how you upgrade the BIOS version of a Dell Optiplex 3040 using a USB. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. If you have any other comment or questions, leave it in the comment section below. And as always, as you know, I'll see you in the next video.